Hello everybody and welcome to my brand new series called Battle Brothers Council, in which we will discuss upcoming news about the game, because the reason why I thought it would be a fun idea is that Overhype Studios actually announced that they are in fact releasing a DLC somewhere in the future. So I thought it would be fun to follow up the news and have a discussion about those things. To kick things off, let's go through the actual announcement. It's called Beasts and Exploration, so it gives you a pretty good idea what to expect and what's gonna be the main focus of the DLC. In this announcement there is a very handful list of features, plus given the line here's the list of major features you can expect, which implies that there will be smaller features as well. So let's go through them. I will give you my opinion and leave comments in the section below to discuss how you feel about it. So first things first, a variety of challenging new beasts population different parts of the wilds, each with unique mechanics and loot. So that's been a really handful thing. I think Battle Brothers have really balanced enemies, and I quite enjoy the variety they provide. Even with brigands, they can be very different because of the different circumstances, weapons, etc., etc. You know the drill. So new beasts are alright. I don't think that was something that we desperately needed, but I very well just welcome it. Like, it's gonna be so much fun to try to challenge yourself with new enemies. The unique mechanics are sort of a must, otherwise why would you implement new enemies? So it's kind of a duh. But the new loot is also very interesting in terms of whether it be loot that you can only get through battles, or is it something that you can trade between cities. Up next we have bigger world to explore, full of unique hidden locations throughout that offer new possibilities and rewards to the daring adventurer. So this one I'm not too jazzed about. I feel like the actual map that is provided to you is more than enough. At least to me, I always felt like it's big enough. I don't feel it like it needed to be expanded. I feel like, but that is merely speculative, I feel like it's gonna be a fog of war kind of situation. Like, we're gonna get lots of fog and probably new events and contracts that suggests that you should, you know, like, or an ambition to discover the entire map, like clear out the fog or 90% of the map or something like that. I could see that happen, but otherwise it's kind of a to me it's not really interesting. Up next, trophies from slain beasts that can be crafted in charms, potions and other items to customize the look of your hardened mercenaries and benefit them in combat. Now this is very interesting because I don't know like how good these things will be that you can craft, but from the get-go I feel like many of us felt like from a certain point you feel like your mercenaries should get the gear to represent the mercenary, like it should be more organized looking and not just, oh, he wears this, he wears that. Maybe pay a few gold to paint your stuff for the same color or something like that. I certainly would have enjoyed it. I don't say like it was a major thing, but definitely something that people felt like they would love that to have, and also why many people wanted the game to be modded, because then they could mod these things to look more organized and look like an army instead of a bunch of men thrown into the battlefield. So that could be fun. Also the charms, potions, etc. We don't know exactly well how is that gonna work. Maybe a special background unit can make it. I don't know if it's gonna be an event, like with many things in the game. So there might be some experiments in the future to look through and see what we can do with those things. Again, something of a must, new contracts that have you engage in profitable beast hunting, exploration, and more. Now, the more part we don't know. I pretty much covered the exploration with contracts. There could be something like hunt down this specific beast, which would also get you into the trouble of whether have it as a trophy and be able to craft it into something, or just give the trophy to the dude who pays you to hunt it down. So we'll see if that's gonna be the case. Then we have something that we sort of covered: new weapons, tools, shields, and armor to equip your men with. Again, it's gonna be interesting to see if you can actually buy them in certain villages, or you can decide whether to use them or sell them. New paint items that can be used to paint shields and helmets in the colors of your company. Yes, thank you. Our prayers have been listened to. That's something I already mentioned. I think that's what so many of us wanted from the get-go, and I'm really happy that it's gonna be an option. I think that's a really good move. Lots of new events, new music tracks, so pretty much a whole new DLC, a lot of new monsters, a lot of new territories and events to explore. All in all, I feel like it's gonna be an awesome DLC, something that many of us will be able to enjoy, and it's gonna expand the game as it is as a whole. There is no pricing yet, but yeah, I feel like it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to fight new things. I can't wait to paint my men into the colors of my army. I know it's stupid, but it's something I really wanted from the start. And all in all, I feel great about it, but let me know what you think. This is the Council of Battle Brothers. Let your voice be heard in the comment section. And as I'm recording this, there's a new dev blog explaining a new enemy. So in the next episode, we are going to discuss that one particular new enemy. And as the weekly dev blogs come out, we'll cover them as well. So feel free to join me, and let's have a discussion about our beloved Battle Brothers. As brothers we go. Thank you for watching.